Guys, I'm back with another one. That World Trigger Greatness, dog. Let's talk about it, man. Okay, now I've read the chapters. From the title, you already know I read from chapter 148, where I last left off, to up to chapter 158. I'm going to try to do a video about every 10 chapters I read, right? Because 10 chapters pretty much is like a little mini arc within itself. Right? It's not like in One Piece where you have an entire arc, one arc be like 200 chapters, pushing 300 chapters almost sometimes. And that's probably what Dressrosa was, but I don't even know that. But I read from chapter 148 to 158. So let's get this video going.
I am the dawn of my sword.
Alright, so while I left off in chapter 148, which it all came back to me. As soon as I started reading it, it all started coming back to me, man. We was inside of the Tamakoma. It starts off with Osamu talking to Rendo-san, and he talking to Rendo-san, telling Rendo-san, hey, I need to talk to you. I need to talk to these people in HQ. Can you get me in? And Rendo-san was like, yeah, but I'm not sure they'll listen to you, but you can still get in there and try to talk to them or whatever. So that chapter was pretty much that. Then, well, the beginning of that chapter was pretty much that. Then we go on in a chapter, and Osamu is trying to convince the head of border, like Netsuki-san, Kido-san, freaking, I think his name is Shindo-san and Kuga-san. Kuga, is his name Kegu? The dude that looked like a frog. Whatever his freaking name is. I think it's like Kuga. I'm probably getting that wrong. He's trying to convince them to let Hughes join border, right? Now, I don't know why Osamu wants Hughes to join border. Like, I forgot. I should have read some chapters before then, but I got so many chapters to catch up on. I didn't really want to read any extra chapters that I didn't really have to read. But it hasn't really, they didn't really explain why. Osamu really didn't explain why he wanted Hughes to even join border. He was just trying to get Hughes to join. Like, I think he's trying to do some thing of like, okay, if we can get Hughes to join border, that way he'd be on Tomakoma Second's team. That way he can kind of like sympathize with us and kind of become our friend and tell us information that we need to know about any of the other neighbor worlds or anything like that. He might change his whole outlook on all that. So I'm thinking that's what Osamu was thinking at the time. But you pretty much got to fill in the blanks with that because they really don't explain that. It's just in the chapter, Osamu's there trying to convince them to let Hughes join. Eventually they say yes, okay, Hughes join, right? But they got a stipulation. The only stipulation is Chika has to like go on the expedition trips now because they realize, like everybody else realized, how much Treon Chika has. Chika's Treon is so big that if a regular person's Treon, say like an A rank border member's Treon amount, right? It's probably, yeah. Let me get this candle. It's probably like this big, right? A regular person's Treon. Chika's Treon is so big that it's probably as big as this pillow. Probably not even as big as this pillow. As big as this pillow. That's how big it is. This candle is like an A-rank person's Treon amount, and this is Chika's Treon amount right here. That's her side effect. Well, her side effect is actually something different, but that's one of her abilities, which is amazing. And they realized that if they could take her on the expedition trips, they won't have to rest as much in other neighbor countries or whatever, risking being found, risking having to get into a fight with anybody else, or risking even losing people, right? Because if they get into a fight, somebody can get captured, or somebody could die, or whatever. So it was like, if we have Chika, we won't have to take that many rests anymore. We won't have to stop anywhere else. As long as we have her, we can like basically double the time. Well, not double, but cut back on the time that we need in order to rest to build up some more Treon within ourselves so we can use the ship. But Osamu was thinking about like, whoa, hold on, I don't know about all that. I mean, I want Hughes to join our team, but I don't really know about giving y'all Chica. Like, that might be putting her in danger or whatever. But then Chica stepped up and said, yeah, I'll do it. I don't mind doing it. So they got off on that. And that was pretty much that chapter. Then you move on to chapter 148 to like 150 and 151. We got back into the rank wars. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is what I love. Like, this is what I love. This is what I'm talking about, right? The rank wars. I love seeing this. Now, when I was reading these chapters, I felt like I've read them before. I'm going to just go and be honest and say that. When I was reading these chapters, I was like, have I read these before? Because they look like I had a small inkling, like, this seems familiar. This looks familiar. But I didn't really know. Right? But once chapter 149 to 151, we get into the rank wars. Getting back into the rank wars. Oh yeah, one thing that happened in chapter 148 I forgot to mention is that Kido-san told Osamu and them, because Yuma was inside the room as well, that y'all can't rank up the A rank just yet because they're not allowing people to rank up the A rank for some reason. I don't know why. Like, I don't know why. He just said y'all can't rank up the A rank just yet. But since Chica is going with us on the expedition trips, we are bringing more people along, and plus we are opening up ourselves to B rank people as well that can go along. So y'all might have a possibility of going because Osamu and them are B rank. They're in B rank, but they're 5th place in B rank, right? They rank number 5 in B rank. So what they can do is get enough points to rank up to like 1st rank, B rank, or 2nd rank. I think that's the only B rank people they're taking is 1st and 2nd. They're not going past anything of that because they really don't want to take no B rank people anyways. But if Chica going, they can take more people. So B rank people is naturally the ones they're gonna think of to take because all the A rank people is taken. They have S rank people too, like the one dude that before like Galapolo attacked, Jin went and talked to some dude who was like on the outskirts of the city, and he was like he destroyed a bunch of freaking neighbors at like one time. That dude and Jin are the only S rank people in all of Border, right? And it's only because of their side effects and their powers and how strong they are, right? But they really don't want to take no other people other than A rank people, but the S rank people got to stay in Borders to protect Border because if all the A rank people are going on expeditions, who is there? There ain't gonna be no strong people left to like fight off any enemies that try to come and attack Border other than Jin and the other dude. Like for real, so they can't take all the strong people. They just can take some of them. So Kido-san told Osamu, hey man, y'all can't rank up the B rank. Y'all can't rank up the A rank. But in these next 3 rank war rounds, however high y'all can get, rank up to it. Right? Try to rank up to the top level of B rank. Try to get B rank number 1 and all that. So that's what Kaido-san said to Osamu. We're bringing more people on, and we're bringing some high-ranking B rank people on, right? So you can potentially come with us. Y'all have a chance to come with us, but y'all have to rank up to the top spot in B rank during the rank wars. So now we go on to the rank wars about to start, right? Everybody getting ready, getting set. They gotta fight. They gotta fight 2 groups. The first group is Ikuma group. The second group is OG group. OG unit. They're called units. I said group, but it's the same thing, right? Ikuma unit. I think it is Ikuma. Is it? No, OG unit. It's OG I'm thinking about. OG unit has 4 members in it, and Ikuma unit has 3 members in it. And this whole battle was phenomenal, man. From chapter 151 on to 158, phenomenal chapters, bro. Like, it's so freaking good. I learned so much. They showed so many powers. I learned so much doing all these chapters. Eventually, really, Osamu tried to utilize the wire technique that he learned during the last rank wars, right? That he put to use in the last rank wars because he saw Kitora. He said one day he saw Kitora using the wires. He was like, "Hey, how do you use those wires and stuff? Maybe I could use those wires to, try to get better and be a better border agent." I was trying to think of something else, but better border agent, right? So he's utilizing the wire technique again, and my nigga Yuma is so strong. We knew he was this strong because he was fighting A-rank people like on the same level, bro. He was doing that in the beginning of the series, so we knew he was strong. But during this particular battle of rank war, this was round 6 battle of B rank rank war people. He was fighting 3 people at one time, 2 people at one time. He was fighting Captain Ikuma and his right-hand man at the same time. And it was a stalemate. It was a 2v1 and it was a stalemate. Anybody he would fight one-on-one, they would be done. Like, and that rhymed unintentionally, but it's the truth, man. There would be no way they could fight Yuma, man. He is way too freaking strong. He is like Aizawa. That's his name, Aizawa? I think that is his name, Aizawa. He's the captain of the group with the guy that can hear really good. He's their captain, right? I think his name is Aizawa, Kazawa, or something like that. I don't know. I forgot. But I'm gonna find it out, whatever. Yuma is as strong as him, man. Like, he is one of the top attackers in Border. He literally is, man, because the only people he can't beat is really the top guys like Tachikawa, Kitora, not Kitora from A rank, Kitora from Tamakoma, right? I think her name is Kitora. I think that's how you say it. Maybe I'm saying it the wrong way, but whatever. He can't really beat those people because they like the top attackers. But he is way too. Well, I kind of stopped myself with that because I was about to say he's way too strong, but he's really not. He's really strong, but he's not way too strong. I don't believe in that. But one thing I do believe in is Chica getting stronger because I was really sick and tired of her because something happened during the rank wars to where Chica's position got found out, so she had to run. But OG was chasing her down. OG is the captain of Squad OG, nigga. So he was chasing her down. She had to run to where Osamu was so Osamu can protect her so she can go to where the wire zone was where Osamu set up all the wires. But she can't. She got this thing to where she don't want to shoot people with like lethal bullets, like the lethal asteroid bullets, which really irks my brain so hard. Like, I really got tired of that because she uses Hound and lead bullet together, right? That's all she uses to slow somebody down. She'll shoot somebody, but if it got to be non-lethal, and I really can't stand that because that puts a huge nerf on her powers. That nerfed her powers so much. That nerfs her ability, man. She can't grow, she can't develop if she don't realize that she need to actually shoot people with the real bullets and not be like, oh, I need to like just stop and not try to shoot nobody with the real bullets because I don't want to hurt anybody. I was saying, Chica, don't you know that this is fake? Don't you know that they can't feel any of this? Like, this is the rank wars. It's a fake thing. It's not real. It's not like even if they was fighting outside of Border and not in the rank wars, nobody would still feel this. Like, nobody would feel the pain because in the beginning of the series, they said we could turn the pain on if you want to feel yourself actually getting slashed, or we could turn it off. And since then, they've had it off. They never turned it on. So for Chica not to use her regular Hound bullets is stupid. I do not like that at all. Because she cannot develop as a character if she does not want to grow. If she does not want to shoot anybody, she cannot develop as a character, man. And I'm telling you this. And it was proven this freaking arc, right? Because her and Osamu got in a bind because she didn't want to shoot anybody, right? So Osamu had to protect her from Oji, but Osamu ain't as strong as Oji, so Oji just wrecked him, stabbed him through the neck with his freaking sword, and that was it for Osamu. He had to bail out, right? But Chika did use lead bullet plus hound in order to... She did use her regular hound bullets in order to distract Oji, right? She just like made this giant block of tree on it and just shot it at him and destroyed the ground around him. So he had to like run away or evade a little bit, and then took his eyes off of her to where she can escape. But she still didn't shoot him for real. Like, she still didn't do that. The only way she would shoot somebody is if she's using a lead bullet, which is just... It's just dumb, man. I really don't like that. I really don't like that because you see Osamu trying to get better. You see his character developing really freaking good. You see Yuma being just a beastly character that we love and know him to be. And then just Chika just doing nothing. And you one of the main three characters in the series and you just like steady being you. You don't like... what's his name? Daisuke. He really needs to develop Chika. Chika really hasn't had a moment in this series up until now, up until where I stopped off, chapter 158, to where she has developed any. Like, Chika's all the way in the back, all the ways in the background, being a sniper, just, you won't know she there until somebody try to go and attack her. Like, for real. And Osamu and Yuma is the ones that's getting all the shine. Now, granted, I understand why they do. Because it's kind of like Naruto and Sasuke, right? And Sakura. Everybody wants to see Naruto and Sasuke do something, but not really Sakura. I'm kind of the opposite, right? I'm the opposite. I want to see Sakura actually go in. I want to see Chika actually go in, right? Chika has not went in yet, and it's a travesty. It's a big, big travesty, and that's just something that she needs to work on. She needs to work on that. She really, really needs to work on that in order for her to develop as a character. That's why people think Sakura sucks. Because Kishimoto never gave Sakura shine. Even when it was Sakura's time to shine, Granny Chiyo was controlling her body in order to fight Sasori. She wasn't even fighting. Like, it wasn't even her moving and fighting. Now, in the Boruto stuff, in the early beginnings of the Boruto anime, you see her doing amazing things. Fighting that nigga who had the shotgun eye, who used the blades, you know, to whip around and stuff like that. That was awesome. But she never got any real shine. Even in the war, Sakura never really got any shine. But this ain't no Naruto video. I'm just making a comparison with Sakura's character and Chika's character. That's what I'm doing. Because they basically are the same. Like, Osamu is Naruto trying to get better because Naruto really wasn't that good. He had to work hard in the beginning in order to become good. He worked hard as crap in order to control the QB and learn Rasengan and learn other jutsus and stuff like that. And that's what Osamu is doing. Osamu tried to work hard. He had to fight Aizawa in the freaking inside border because Aizawa wanted to test his strength or whatever. He wanted to test Osamu's strength. So he just started fighting Osamu inside of there. And he learned that Osamu's actually intelligent. He could do something if he actually put his mind to it. But Osamu had to learn different types of triggers and can I combine this trigger with this, and how to use his actual thruster, how to use the shield, how to use his asteroids the correct way, how to fight people that's stronger than him, how to outsmart people that's stronger than him, on all of that. And freaking Yuma is like Sasuke in terms of, as soon as this dude came on the scene, he was already the best, right? As soon as he came on the scene, he was already the best. He was already fighting top people on their level. And that's what I'm going to need Chika to do. If Chika does not develop as a character, that's a misfire. That's a misfire to me, because Daisuke is doing everything right with all the other characters with Osamu and Yuma. He's doing everything right with that. But if he doesn't develop Chica, big misstep, man. It's a big misstep. And I just don't want that to be the case for this series, man, because everybody else is so good. It's so good, but that one thing, like, and it's blatant too. It's like, I don't know if any of the fans is giving any pushback towards Daisuke. Like, hey man, why don't you develop Chica anymore? I don't know if any of the fans is doing that. I don't know if he want her to be like weak emotionally on purpose to balance out the team or whatever. Because at the end of chapter 158, Hugh's coming in. Now, freaking I forgot the dude's name. I forgot his name, but he was one of the guys that was commentating with Zosan, right? With Zosan in doing the rank wars. He said that the wire technique is not going to work against people that's stronger, right? The whole wire formation that freaking Tamakoma is like utilize Osamu in them. Like it's the triangle or something like that, right? That's not going to work on anybody that's strong because the people that's in A rank is not going to fall for, hey, let me get lured into these wires and then watch Osamu jump around on the wires or Yuma jump around on the wires and then freaking cut people up or have Chica like shoot you in between the wires or anything like that. They not going to fall for none of that. So they need somebody there to balance out the team because Yuma can't be where Chica is all the time. I know he always runs to where Chica is to try to protect her because she can't really shoot anybody, so she can't shoot anybody for real and blow them up because if she could do that, nobody would be able to mess with her. Like, absolutely nobody. Because her bullets, you saw when she first used that freaking 50 cal, when she first got in border, she used the 50 cal and destroyed the entire side of border from the inside. And they reinforced those walls of Treon to make them stronger. And she destroyed them, like destroyed it with, like it was nothing, right? If she did that, she'd be deadly. Tamakoma would be deadly. But she doesn't. And that's why I think Daisuke really kept her weak emotionally to make Hughes that missing piece that they need. Because once Hughes comes in there, then that can allow Osamu can go and do whatever he needs to do without having to think about Chica. That allows Yuma to go and try to attack some people to score some points without thinking about trying to protect Chica. And Chica wouldn't have to be worried about somebody trying to hunt her down and shoot her or anything like that because Hughes is around to protect her. That is going to be really, really awesome and really good for me, to me. And I think that's going to be one of the best things in this series is once Hughes come in, it's going to be amazing, like for real. I took a peek at chapter 159 and Hughes already looked amazing. So a couple other things I want to talk about in this series is when I was reading these chapters, I realized how fast, how strong, their destructive capability, their reflexes, and where they stand in terms of power, right? The border agents. Now, when you get up to here's the ranks. Is you got S rank, A rank, B rank, C rank, and I think you have D rank. I'm not even sure. I don't think you have D rank. But I don't even know about D rank, but I know you got C rank. Now, when it comes to S rank people are so strong that they are basically town level plus, right? They town level plus. And there's only two people in S rank. The one guy, if you watch, if you watch the series, he's been hinted in, like before Galapolo attacked, Jin went and talked to some dude outside of the city, and he was like, it looked like it was a desert area, but it was just outside the city, and he destroyed a lot of freaking neighbors. He destroyed a lot of neighbors just by himself, and Jin went and talked to the dude, tried to get him to come and fight, but he was like, nah, I don't want to fight. That dude and Jin are the only two S-rank people. And really, I don't really think Jin is town level plus, but his future sight, his future ability, his future side effect is so good that he pretty much is town level plus. Like, he pretty much is. Like, for real. Because with Fujin and... Jin pretty much is town level plus. Like, he pretty much is that. Like, for real. With Fujin, if he has Fujin plus all the other triggers that's available to him, he's town level plus. Especially with Fujin. That's pretty much the only way I can see Jin being like town level plus. Because if y'all stay up to date with the World Trigger anime, in the 3rd episode, we see how far away Jin can be with Fujin and hit somebody and deal a lethal blow, right? But I say that these people are town level plus based on 2 things, right? It's mainly 2 things, right? And these are only the S rank people that I say are town level plus. The dude from Galapolo, who, like, the old man who used the swords and stuff like that, I can consider him to be town level plus. He's probably more like town level. He's probably more like town level because the head guy that was using all the animals to destroy all the buildings and turn everybody into a freaking like block of Treon or whatever, he's town level plus, right? I say that based off 2 things. One, the guy in S rank that Jin went and talked to that destroyed all of those neighbor soldiers by himself outside the city, the area of effect that he had, they looked like what was portrayed, because we never seen it, but what was portrayed, it looked like he destroyed a wide area, like a town, man, town level, right? And the second thing is based off power scaling of what Ikuma did in the rank wars. Ikuma, when the battle first started going, right? Ikuma met up with Yuma got stopped by 2 people in OG unit. They was trying to go and find Osamu first because they was trying to take out Osamu first before he could set up all the wires. But Yuma was trying to run towards Osamu because Osamu had told them before the rank wars even started, hey man, they might come after me first because they want to stop wire formation, right? So Osamu told Yuma, hey, come and try to find me, right? So he was telling, I forgot old girl name, but the girl that be outside and be like, hey, they over here, or let what the map look like, or find this or whatever, like the operator girl or whatever she is. He had told her, hey, what's the best location I can set up these wires at? He told her that. No, she told him that where was the best location. He started going over there. Then he relayed the information to Yuma, and Yuma ran towards Osamu. But he met up with 2 of OG members, 2 people in OG unit. And when he was engaging with those guys, Ikuma and his boy had pulled up behind him. Then Ikuma said, Senku Kogetsu, right? And he hit the ground like this. And when he hit the ground like that, he destroyed an entire city block, right? Now, based just off that feat alone, right? Since Ikuma can destroy a city block with just 1 slash of his Kogetsu, right? We know, and his unit, I think, is 3rd rank and B rank, and B. Hold on, how do you say that? His unit is 3rd B rank. Yeah, I'm gonna say it like that because the other ways I said it just was sounding stupid. But his unit is 3rd B rank, right? Now we know just based off that feat, we can power scale anybody above that to multi-city block to town level, right? That's what we can do. We can scale him to, we can scale anybody above that to multi-city block to town level. That's how come the two people in S rank, Jin and that other guy, are town level plus. All A rank members, now and this might not be for A rank for like across the board, because I don't think Kitora unit, I don't think they can destroy like freaking, I don't think they can destroy a town. Like for real. I don't think they can. Not in their destructive capabilities, because two people in her unit use guns and she used a gun. So like what are they gonna do? They can't destroy a town, but the level of skill they have is like town unit. Which that's where my power scaling kind of breaks down. But I tried to group everybody in AN, but when you start to think about it, it really doesn't work, because some people that's in A rank really don't have that much destructive capability, right? And Jin, who is an S rank person, I don't think he has the destructive capability of the other dude that's in S rank. I don't know his name. I think it's Oda or Koda or something like that. I don't know. I think it's like, I don't know the dude's name, but the other guy, Jin doesn't have that type of destructive capability. He's just that good and that skilled, right? Plus his future sight allows him to see what you're about to do. So all he need to do is just dodge it, right? But if he don't dodge it like he's supposed to, then the future changes and he might lose, right? Jin sees all the features or whatever. But that's besides the point. I don't want to get into that because that's going to be completely different than what the video is. Seeing how strong Ikuma is and seeing how strong OG is just adds more depth and more levels of intrigue into this series for me. All of this during these 10 chapters just kept plussing and adding to the interesting stuff in the series and to how much I like this series and why I really like this series, right? It just kept doing it and doing it and doing it, and it was awesome and amazing, and I enjoyed it, right? But there really wasn't any really big character development within this little Mark rank war. There wasn't any really big character development within these 10 chapters. But there was a good battle going on. I really enjoyed the battle that was going on. The only really big thing that we got was the whole thing of Osamu talking to the board of directors saying, we want Hughes, and them telling him, if you want Hughes, then give us Chica. That was only the really big thing that happened. No real story progression, no real character progression, no real character development, no more intrigue other than surface level battle stuff, which is needed, is needed, it's fine. I'm completely fine with that, because if you're going to have shonen battle manga, right, you need battles within it. You need battles. So I don't mind the rank wars, but you gotta give me some type of character development. Like for real. Like, it doesn't matter who it is, just give me something. Like from the main characters or from somebody that's in the story. Because if we don't get any real character development, it dampens the series some. Because what is there to look forward to? Just battles? Basically, you're just going to become Dragon Ball Z. Or you're just going to become just like any other freaking anime series that's out there that's doing shonen battle manga. Like for real. But what sets you apart is your character development, your character progression, and the intrigue of the story. The overall forward movement of the story within everything, within the pacing, within the characters, within the overall world building, within the character structure, within the world structure of the series. If you don't have that, then basically, I mean, it's just another random anime. And that's why I really like, that's why World Trigger became my favorite anime series, is because of everything I just said. In the beginning, You had so much character development, so much character progression, so much world building, so much world progression, so much story progression. It was amazing. The only reason why people don't like it is because there's not really any real stakes, right? Okay, the neighbors come in, they invade our world, border agents go to stop them. Boom. But people say there's not any real stakes because everybody has on a Treon bodysuit. They just put their consciousness within the Treon bodysuit and go out there and fight. So people don't really think there's any real stakes. But the thing about it is, during the war, we saw there was some real stakes because Osamu ran out of Treon, and then he was using his real body in order to get Repelica to to Galapolo's ship in order so he could close the freaking door. He could close the door to from their ship to our world, right? That was the only truly real stakes that was going on, because even if the neighbors do attack Border's headquarters, there's not really any real stakes there. For real. Because we saw when Galapolo attacked, they already beefed up border security and the actual structure of the base because of Chica's blowing the freaking hole in the wall, that when those flying whales attacked the base, they didn't really do much. So even though that is a true thing when people say there's not any real stakes, not really. They're kind of right, but not really. That's my whole thought on that. For real. But please let us get back to this just world building, story progression, character progression, and world just triggered. I don't know. Let us get back to this, man. These 10 chapters was really good. Not really a lot happened. One or two things happened. The whole Chica thing. The whole Hughes thing. Then the rank wars happened. Tamakoma won the rank wars. We saw how powerful Ikuma is. We saw how skilled OG is, and how just beastly Yuma is, and how much stronger Osamu has to get, because he still has a lot more to grow. Osamu still has so much potential. I see so much potential in Osamu. Not really that much for freaking Yuma or Chica. Let me go with Yuma first. Not that much in Yuma, because Yuma is already at the top level of border attackers. He's already on Aizawa's level. He's already on Kitora's level. He's already on Tachikawa's level. He's already on Jin's level. In terms of his fighting skills with a blade, he's already on their level. So he can't progress in that way. When we get to the neighbor countries and stuff like that, I think that's when Yuma will progress and develop as a character. But right now, he's just Yuma. He's just beastly and godlike with the hands. Nigga, see me. That's what he like. See me, nigga. It's crazy. But okay, now on to Chica. Chica can progress, but she has to get over that fear of not wanting to shoot anybody. That's where her development should lead. It should lead to her getting over the fear and then her shooting somebody. That's where it should lead. It should be a straight line like this. It should not go left and right and up and down and sideways and back and forth. No. Let her get over that fear of not wanting to shoot somebody so she can shoot somebody with the regular hound bullets, with the regular asteroid, and then everything can be status quo and everything can be perfect. Her character can develop a lot more. But I think all of that will happen once the rank wars is completely done and they go on the expedition ship. Because they're going to get there. If they don't get there, that would be very surprising to me, which would be interesting. For real, that would be interesting to me to see them not get to go on the expedition ship. But Chica still goes herself. That would be super freaking interesting. I don't know what would happen in order to make that possible. Obviously, where they are now in the manga, they probably already are in the neighboring countries. Excuse me. I don't know that because I haven't caught up yet. But for them to not make it, something major has to happen. Like, they must go against some people that are just godlike in terms of overall team unity, individual skill, one-on-one mock battles, and team battles, right? They must go against somebody that's like that in the next round, in round 7. Because this rank war was just round 6. So when round 7 comes, they must go up against somebody that's that strong in order for them to not make it. But I do see them making it. I do see them making it. But overall, right now, while we're still on Earth, Osamu's really the main character. And he is the main character. But he's really the main character that's getting developed. Because he's still saying to himself that I can get stronger. I still can do this. I still can do that. There's a lot I still need to learn and stuff like that. Because once we go to the neighboring countries, it's really not going to be Osama Day. Like, it's really not going to be him like that. He really not going to progress that much because he's already progressed a lot over here with in Border on Earth. But when we go to the neighboring countries, Yuma will progress because he will see all the freaking neighboring countries that he know of and that his father taught him and all of that. Chica will progress because then she'll start looking for her brother, and then she might run into her brother and all of that. And that her brother might instill within her the type of confidence she needs in order to do what she needs to do in order to succeed. All that might happen. So, yeah, man, these chapters have been really good. They really brought me back into reading this manga a lot more, getting back into World Trigger, getting back into doing YouTube about anime, about the stuff I love, man. And hopefully the next chapters I read, which I think they will be really, really good because I've been waiting to see some huge stuff. So I think these next chapters will be really, really good, man. But this video already been long enough, man. My mouth is super dry. My voice is getting hoarse. So I'm about to end this, dog. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section below about this whole rank war that just happened. All these chapters from chapter 148 to 150. If you read them or not, don't spoil anybody on anything that's coming up because if you spoil, I will block that comment. Like, I will do that. So do not spoil anybody. Just let me know your thoughts on everything that you have from these chapters onwards, right? And put it down in the comments below. And let me know what you think, how I did on the video and all of that. What I can improve on, what I did, what I missed, what I didn't talk about, what I did talk about, and everything, anything else you got to say. And tell me what you had for dinner last night. I used to say that on one of my earliest videos that I used to do on freaking YouTube and stuff like that. You go to my earliest videos, your oldest videos on my channel, you'll see me at the end of my videos, you'll see me ask that. For some reason, I used to ask that because I thought it was, like, different. But, yeah, whatever, man. But I'm Darren, you're awesome, you're awesome. Stay awesome. I love your faces. Peace. One love. I'm out. See y'all in the next one.